Guys, guys, hangover gang. Today's the day. Today it's Tom's Day. And we all know what Tom does on Tom's Day, don't we? He releases a killer track. And I'm sure today is going to be no different on Tom's Day. It's a hangover gang. I'm certain with a title called America, it's going to ruffle some feathers. And it's certainly going to trigger me. I know that for certain. So, hangover gang, let's buckle in. Let's get relaxed. Let's settle in. Let's get our popcorn because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Hangover gang, America.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying.
There's so much to say about the start of that track. I love those lower end keys pianos, but I love the fact that Tom was in fatigues, and that's a great shot. It's a great titling sequence there. I don't know, does 5101 have any connotations, guys? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. But he's in front of a military vehicle there, all dressed in fatigues. So Tom means business, guys. And now let's see, what did he say? So he says, lately, the USA, America is getting scarier. And he says half of Americans hate America. And look, guys, that's not even funny because I'm beginning to see that. And it's happening in so many other countries as well. People are beginning to hate where they're from. It's a kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say it's like a mental illness, but seriously, do you know what? No matter where you're from, you should be proud. You should be proud to be an American. You should be proud to be British. You should be proud to be Spanish. You should be proud to be from the Lebanon. You should be proud to be from Venezuela, whatever. Be proud of your heritage. Be proud of where you're from. It doesn't mean you can't, sort of take it to count, etc. But be proud of where you're from. You can't change where you're from, people. You can't. So let's be proud of where you're from. So guys, already we've got a nice little start to this track, America. And already, guys, I'm feeling good. I'm not going to get triggered, guys. I'm just going to, I'm going to let Tom do all the talking. Come on, Tom. America. This is your... Go, Tom.
Lately, USA is getting scary.
Sorry, I forgot to say, that picture, it reminds me of when they're in is it the Oval Room in the White House? And giving their sort of, I can't remember what the word's called, but to the world, to America. I was about to say lecture. Actually, it's a lecture in front of a lectern, but it's a lecture. But giving their address, I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Giving their address to the USA, giving their address to the world. And Tom, he looks really smart there. I love the tie and everything. The suit is good. We got the American eagle. Is it the bald-headed eagle? Two of those there. We got the Star Spangled Banner. So yeah, Tom means business. Yes, I know, guys. Tom's from Canada. Blah 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 blah. I'm not sure how long he's lived in America. I'm not sure if he's an American citizen, but well, he's got his say, hasn't he? He can say what he says as well. But it's funny. He's wearing his the balaclava, the Tomaclava. Right, guys, I'm talking a lot, but at least I'm in a good mood today. Today's Tom's Day. I don't want anything to trigger me today, guys. Today's Tom's Day. Let's check out this track because it's good already.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying.
Oh, guys, they hate the cops that are doing their best to take care of us, and they kneel in front of the flag and insult the soldiers that we're burying. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. There is nothing in this world that will get me to kneel down for anything. There's only one situation where I'm going to kneel down, and that's in front of God. No one else. I ain't kneeling for anyone. Trust me on that. I'm not bowing down, scraping, or kneeling to anyone, because God made us all equal. We are not lesser than anyone in this world. Trust me on that, people. We are not lesser. And the only person to bow down and, you know, base yourself to is God the Father, no one else. And if they try and make you bow down, then you need to ask them, why are they trying to make you bow down and kneel down to anyone? No, do not do that, people. Trust me. You can show your allegiance in several other ways, but do not kneel for anyone. No, 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 no. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's not a nice thing, and I've been saying this many a time on Tom Tracks. These guys, these veterans, these soldiers, and I've met a lot of soldiers. I've been to the US on a lot of memorial weekends. I used to go a lot. I haven't been recently, but I used to go to a lot of the memorial weekends. I mean, one of the factors I went there was because they used to do a lot of sales. You know, you used to get really good sales, electricals, etc., etc. But all the time, so I've been to New York, I've been to Vegas, I've been to LA on memorial weekends, etc. And I've spoken to a lot of soldiers, active soldiers, and I've spoken to a lot of veterans as well. And they are very good people. They put their lives on the line for all of us. I mean, whether you're, you know, American, but I'm talking about soldiers now in general, whether you're from the UK, wherever you are, whatever. And the thing is, right, you can't blame the soldiers, because soldiers are following orders and they have to follow orders. So if you've got a problem, you take it to the people further up the chain. But the soldiers are risking their lives for myself and for you as well. And sometimes the soldiers aren't even allowed to do certain things anyway, but they deem fit to lay down their lives for their countries. And the country, as soon as the war or the you know, the situation is over, says to the soldier, oh, thank you very much, goodbye, and that's it. So we need to rethink how we treat our veterans and our active soldiers, people. But it's not a nice thing, you know, when people are insulting what these people, you know, the soldiers are dying for. It's not a nice thing, people. So, right, let's get back to the track in hand. America.
I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it?
That's so true, guys, and it happens everywhere. If you hate something, if you hate someone, if you hate a culture or whatever, and you're in the midst of that culture, in the midst of that country, or in the midst of that city, or wherever it is that you're having a go and dissing and, you know, pishing, as he said, or whatever, blah, 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 why don't you leave? You know, it's free. You've got freedom of choice, freedom of will. Get your bag, pack it, and leave. You know, get your bag, pack it, and leave. Otherwise, just roll up your sleeves and get on with it. Really?
You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it.
Oh my gosh, and that is so true. The real bravery is people who've died over the years to give us our freedoms, to say what we want to say. You know, so many people have died, yeah, for people to introduce cancel culture, to introduce, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. SJWs or whatever they call themselves. That's the SJW, Social Justice Warriors. So many people have died for people to, you know, have different bits and pieces, whatever, you know. So we need to give thanks, you know, and you know, sort of just recognize what people have done for us, you know. I mean, let's listen to Tom, because I'm going to talk myself into trouble now.
America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing, it's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage.
Oh, America's greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists. Not anymore. Because now it's people who are trying to change and burn the heritage of America. I'm sorry, people, but the heritage of a country and what makes up its culture, what makes up its times, pastimes, everything, is always going to be tinged with good and bad. You cannot just have the good without the bad, you know? So sometimes bad things happen to make good things down the line. Yes. Do you remember they say, right, you can forgive but not forget? Okay, that's fine, but you can't just keep perpetuating stuff and hating on this, hating on that, because at some point it's going to come full circle and come back against you. So I like what Tom said. So basically what he said was that, for time, America's biggest problem was the fact of the slavery that happened for hundreds of years. That's a terrible, terrible indictment on America. It really is, you know. But also then the problems with terrorism as well. That's a serious issue, which, they have to fight on a daily basis. But now within that, there's a problem now with people trying to tear America down from within, with the heritage, and things that went before, etc., etc. That's a very contentious issue, guys, because where do you stop? Every single country has its issues. Every country was built, I mean, most countries that got to any particular level or status, should be the word, has gotten that status on the blood of others and the blood of other people, or even the wealth and the resources of other people in other countries. You can't have one without the other. I'm just going to rewind that a little bit, guys, because that was interesting. Go, Tom. Go, Tom.
What happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness.
I like that. It's not Republicans or liberals. It's mental illness. And guys, there seems to be a collective mental illness. And it's not just in America, Tom. Hangover gang, it's not just in America. There's mental illness collective wherever I look. Seriously, wherever I look. And I don't even watch the TV that often, guys. I don't watch the news. That is pure mental illness.
Internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
Oh, the First Amendment. So the internet is only based and is only interested in leftist politics and leftist views, and cancel culture has gotten more powerful and it's trying to replace the First Amendment. Your freedoms, the freedoms that, America was set up with, 1776. You were set up with these, these freedoms, these amendments, these were your rights. They're trying to steal your rights from under your nose. Listen, you need to be aware of what's going on, because under the smokescreen of all this other nonsense that's going on, your basic freedoms and your rights are being, well, you need to watch out, guys. Seriously, you need to watch out.
Internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
I mean, this cancel culture nonsense, I don't even understand it. I mean, how can you cancel someone, etc.? I mean, I think these cancel culture people, I don't even know if I can say the word, but they're worse than I'm not going to say, but how can I say it? The national socialists that are in Germany, if you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I can say the words, guys, because at the moment I'm having a right problem with YouTube. It's not accepting any new subscribers, and people are pinging me to tell me they've subscribed, but my numbers have actually gone down. Trust me on that, guys. But guess what? It's Tom's Day. I don't care. So this cancel culture, guys, if you can let me know without getting yourself in trouble or getting me in trouble, I don't even know what cancel culture is. I mean, all I'm hearing is on Twitter and all these places, oh, this person's been cancelled, that person's been cancelled. What the heck is going on? I don't know, guys. Anyway, let's get back to America with Tom.
If you don't like it, leave. We will not devote.
Oh, I love it. If you don't like it, get to step in. Do you know what? I'll even help you pack your bags and leave. If you don't like it, go. There's no one forcing you to stay. Go. I like that.
Then the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets.
It's so true, guys. And this is a big one as well. Why is it that you want to riot in your own doorstep? Seriously. Because where I lived a few years ago, we had riots very, very close to me. And do you know what happened after those riots? The area that you lived in became downgraded. So, like, if you went for a job interview, if you went from anywhere, where do you live? Where you staying? I live in so-and-so. You got marked down. They didn't want people from that area. You all got tarnished with the same brush. Trust me on this. If you have a problem with the system or something, don't take it up in your area and burn places or rob and loot and litter. Go to your councils, lobby your councillors, lobby them. They're the people who can make change, and they're the people who are actually supposed to make the change. By burning your own streets, etc., you're just hurting yourself twofold. Trust me on that, guys. Trust me. Find out who you need to speak to, lobby them, you know, get your forms, get those signed and lobby them. You know, if you can get 10,000 signatures, get the 10,000 signatures, get a camera crew and go onto the doorstep, go into the person's local surgery, whatever you call it in America, and dump those 10,000 signatures on their desk and ask them what you're going to do about it. Trust me, these people are meant to be politicians. Make them do their day job. Make them do their day job. I'm not going to say too much more, I'm going to get in trouble. All right, let's rewind that.
You don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
Please do not tread on me. We don't want nobody dead. Please do not tread on me.
America, your freedom ain't free in America.
Whoa.
Soldiers dying overseas, so America, you say what we believe, my America, I won't ever take a knee.
I like that. So in America, I won't ever take a knee. But I'm looking at this stuff that Nova's done. The flag, the Star-Spangled Banner. Actually looks good. I want to take a screenshot of that, actually. I want to take a screen capture of that. Yeah, I might put that up, that one. That's a good shot, people. But seriously, this is a good track. Guys, let's listen. Oh.
Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags.
What did he say? There's a reason why you're disrespecting the flag. But if my stars and stripes offend you, I'll help you pack your bags. So guys, today is Tom's Day. And I love this track, America. It's absolutely the right tone. And Tom, I don't know if you've ever been in the armed forces, but you look good. You look good in your, I don't know, what do you call them? Fatigues? I don't know. But you look good in your military outfit.
America, does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this ungratefulness? United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy.
Oh, I love that. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to tell me it was a tragedy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And actually, seriously, people, Thanksgiving, if you want to take it to the literal core events, those are the pilgrims, and they were giving thanks to God about arriving, getting away from the from Britain, where they were persecuted and abused for their religious beliefs, to come and set up in a new country, in a new land, America, okay, where they could worship freely. And I think the pilgrims were sort of on the back of the what do you call it, with the English Civil War and all that sort of stuff, you know, the Roundheads and the whatever. Sorry guys, I can't remember that, but it's like Oliver Cromwell's people. I can't remember. The Puritans, that's the word, the Puritans and the Pilgrims. Okay, so they came over to America, and they set up in America where they could practice their beliefs without being victimized. That's why they're giving Thanksgiving, people, you know. But with these new people, with, you know, their lobotomized brains, you know, they're trying to be, that's the word, revisionists. They're trying to be revisionist historians and try and put things in that probably weren't there anyway, and trying to make, you know, bad out of good. I don't like that, guys. And the thing about it is, I'm just trying to think, so sorry about, I'm just trying to take a time out of my head. The thing about it is, you know, where do you stop? You know, how far do you go back in history? How far do you go back to put blame on people? Because the thing is, right, at the end of the First World War, Germany was made to pay reparations, billions and billions, and that was probably one of the instigating factors for the Second World War. You see, you know, the short man with the moustache, I don't know if I can say his name, he traded on the anger and the angst of, you know, the Germans, you know, who literally they had nothing because the money just went through the roof. So like 1 mark, 1 Deutschmark at one time bought you this, that and a third, but then 1,000 Deutschmarks just literally a few years later bought you less than one slice of bread, because the economic, it just went crazy because of reparations and other things as well. So literally, you can't just keep using the past to beat people up in the present. Yes, remember what happened, yeah, but we've got to talk and, you know, have discourse and people. You can't just go tearing things up and knocking statues down and breaking and burning things. It's just going to lead to more, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. It's just going to lead to more chaos and more anger and just more disasters. So that's all I'm going to say on that, guys. We need to be a bit smarter with how we look at stuff.
Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties?
So exactly what I was thinking he was going to say, Tom. So look, at some point we've just got to live our lives, people. Do you know, we're human beings. You've got to live our lives. We can't be thinking 24/7, 365 about this, that and the third, about how to be PC, about this, that and everything else. Because if we did, we would have no lives. Trust me on this. So just let a Thanksgiving meal be a Thanksgiving meal. Have a meal with your family, with your extended family, and just give thanks and just eat and be happy. That's one day of the year where we just want to put all the problems to the side. Put them all to the side, have a great meal, hug your family members, kiss your family, and be happy. Guys, come on. What's all this madness? These frontal lobotomies. Everyone's got one of these lines on their forehead where they've been lobotomized, and just nuttiness and madness and loops has just gone into their heads. America, America, America. Go, Tom.
Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just...
Oh my gosh, that tune there. It did... Oh, the piano line in that. I've just listened to that about twice. And I think I'm thinking of the Far Side, but it's not the Far Side. Is it the Loonies? Oh, not the Loonies. Oh, what were they called? Back at the start of the 90s, but it's that kind of tune. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember that group. Anyway, but it's very similar to that piano line. Is it the Loonies? Not the Loonies. L-U-N-I-Z, Loonies. It's not the Far Side. I think of the Far Side. Guys, if I remember, I'll put it in the comment section, or if you know what I'm talking about, because I'm probably not making sense to you guys. But basically what it is in this life, and I always say this to people, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. So when you are composing, or you know, when you are sort of producing stuff, etc., you can have similar sounding tunes, similar sounding songs, similar sounding vocals, similar sounding choruses, similar sounding hooks, you know, just similar sounding harmonies, rhythms, etc. But on this track, I think it's the Loonies. Anyway, there's that piano bit there that just sounded very similar to what the Loonies did around the very early, was it 1990, 1991? I can't remember what the track's called, but yeah, it's a good sound, and I'm liking the actual soundscape that Tom has given us in this track. Because I think, if I remember rightly, I was hearing in my ears that the hi-hats are really going. So I'm sure it's like a trap pattern, those hi-hats. But the music is actually slowed down. It's really good.
Great Thanksgiving with my family.
There.
I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy.
So if you can listen to your headphones, guys, you just listen to that piano line, and that sounds very much like the... Is it the Loonies? Oh, sugar. I should know my stuff better than this. Sorry, guys, I can't remember, but very similar to that. If I remember, I'll put it in the comment section. Anyway, guys, let's talk about America. Sorry, I'm digressing. Sorry, let's go back.
The United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different.
Yeah.
It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system.
Yeah.
I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions.
I love that. I don't see any pronouns. I just see men or women. And you're saying about kids are now taking all these prescriptions. What's that one? In the UK we call it ADHD, where a child can't sit still, etc., etc. So we give them prescriptions for ADHD, etc., etc. You know, it's crazy what's going on these days. It's crazy, crazy.
All I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals.
Oh, radicals.
We're not animals. I won't kneel
We're not
for the
animals.
anthem, 'cause the flag is what I'm standing for.
The flag is what I'm standing for. Oh, that's a good hook.
Free in America, the soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. I'm free.
I won't ever take a knee. Oh my gosh, Tom. I have so much affinity with you, my man. Hangover Gang, seriously. I said from the very start, the first time I heard Tom, I have an affinity with this guy. On the same wavelength, people. Same wavelength. Oh. Help you pack your bags. If my stars and stripes offend you, I will help you pack your bags. There's a reason why you disrespect our flag. If my stars and spangled banners offend you, I will help you pack your bags.
America, you can hate the government and still love the country.
Absolutely true. And this is true, people. Very true. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Wherever you are in this world, you could hate your government. You could be absolutely angry with your government, but it doesn't mean that you hate the country. The country is where you're from. Be proud of where you're from. That is part of you. But your government isn't part of you. These are just Johnny come latelys who'll be here 4 years, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, and then they'll be gone. And they'll be making their money somewhere else. So yeah, they're just transient. Yeah, kick them to the curb. But your country is there forever.
The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly.
Oh, the fundamental values of the country is concrete. But Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. Because I think he said the fundamental values of America is concrete, but the Republicans and the liberals are dumb. Dum-dums, to put it bluntly. Oh, Tom. I don't want to get triggered, Tom. So I'm not going to get triggered. Tom, you're saying it all, man. You're saying it all. Hangover Gang. Sorry, that's a motorcycle going past, but Hangover Gang. Tom is telling us. He's telling us. And I'm still smiling. Oh, guys, this is great. America.
Labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from.
See, you can know the history of what's happened in the past and still be proud of where you're from. I mean, to be honest with you, look at people who are from Germany, okay? They weren't around when things were happening, but they should still be proud to be Germans. Even though people can say, you know, Germany did this, Germany did that. But this is the country you're from. You can be proud to be German, but you can say, look, I'm not proud of what we did, but I'm still proud. This is my country. But a lot of people can't separate the two aspects. They really can't. And they've been lobotomized. I think that's a new one I'm going to use from now on, people. Lobotomized. These people. Frontal lobotomies.
America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from.
Yeah.
Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood.
That's absolutely what I'm saying. Every flag around the world is covered in little blood. No matter where you're from, if you can go back in history long enough, you'll see that any country that aspired to anything great has been on the blood of other people. I'm not going to name any countries, but you can go back in history all the way back to ancient civilizations. You can't, you can't separate one from the other. So just deal with it. Deal with it.
Started out United States, divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love.
Oh, started out as the United States, but it's now the divided states of America. It's no longer the United States of America. It's the divided states of America. And that's what these people want. I've always said to you people, It's unite and strive and divide and fall. Seriously, we are only strong when we are together. And it was the Latin unitate fortiae. Together we are stronger. United we are stronger. I think it's unitate fortiae. Together we have strength, but divided we have nothing. Nothing.
In America, your freedom ain't free.
In America,
Soldiers dying overseas.
in America.
You say what we believe. My America, I will never take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can.
I love this. Our freedom. I'll help you pack your bags. Our freedom is the reason you keep this.
Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes are fake, you and
I'll help you pack your bags.
America.
Oh, Nova. She did a great job. Phew. Right, is there anything else on this, guys? America. Look at Tom on his peak cap. This is a great. Oh, yes. Salute. Salute. Guys. So that was our man, Tom MacDonald. Hangover Gang. I didn't get triggered. I nearly got triggered, but I didn't get triggered, guys. And I smiled all the way through, guys. So that's a good thing. Guys, today is Tom's day, and Tom did not disappoint. America is another track that I'm going to be playing for a long time. And I like the fact that, you know, he was saying, yeah, if the Stars and Spangled Banner, if that really sort of makes you angry and makes you want to disrespect the flag, then yeah, don't worry about it. I'll help you pack your bag. You can mosey on somewhere else. You can get to stepping. And it's true, guys. I mean, seriously, if something really upsets you and makes you angry or disconsolate or whatever, the great fact is, at the moment, we do have freedom to an extent. There's no country in this world which has proper freedoms. Not really, no, not at all. But we are, in an aspect, we have freedoms compared to other countries where you can take your bag and leave. No one's forcing you to stay, you know. But most people get on with it. We roll up our sleeves and we get on with it. The only way you're going to make anything better is by getting involved, roll up your sleeves and help the system improve. You know, if you can identify where things are going wrong, absolutely brilliant. But then be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. This is the thing, you know, a lot of us, we identify a lot of the problems, but we don't want to be part of the solution. And there's many ways to be a part of the solution, people. Many ways. But today is Tom's day. I'm not getting triggered. I'm not going to say anything that certain people will take the wrong way. Trust me on that, guys. Trust me. But guys, Hangover Gang, thank you very much for your support. I hope you liked this video. I did a lot of talking. I stopped a lot of Tom in his action. But yeah, Tom and Nova did a great job. And actually, guys, this is one place where a lot of it was done outdoors, outside. So I think, you know, they have their own problems when you do outside broadcasts, outside shoots, etc., etc. Nova did a great job. Brilliant job. Absolutely perfect job there with Tom. Tom looked, I mean, I actually thought he was a soldier, you know, but yeah, I enjoyed that. So guys, please let me know in the comment section. And guys, as well as that, the comment section, I've said this before on another reaction, the comment section is your section, guys, is your section to tell me exactly what you like or dislike about the reaction. But it's also your section to tell me what you'd like me to do in the future. But it's also your section, guys, to speak to one another. This is the Hangover Gang family, guys. You all know each other. Well, I'm not saying you all know each other, but I'm just saying, you know, we're all part of the same family. So speak to each other. I mean, there's a lot of you guys that come on here on a regular on a lot of my reactions. So look, you know, use the comment section to literally network with each other, people. Please use that section. A lot of you know so much about Tom, so much about Nova. You know a lot more than I know. And you know, I'll never lie to you guys. I learned so much from you guys telling me. There's things I say on here sometimes which aren't quite correct, or you know, or I can't remember, blah blah blah. And you guys come in, and you tell me the coup, you know, and that's exactly what I want. I want us to really communicate with each other, engage with each other, and that's what a family should do. And the Hangover Gang, I absolutely love you people. You've done such a good job for myself. You know, you keep me informed. Like, you know, you were telling me Tom's dropping this one tomorrow, you know. I mean, well, you told me yesterday Tom's dropping this, blah blah blah, etc etc. So yeah, seriously, I love the comment section more than anything on this channel. I love reading your comments. You know, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful that all your comments are really supportive. Your comments are really good. You tell me, you know, people I should be listening to. You tell me sort of all other sorts of bits and pieces as well. You're very, very positive, and I really, really like that. But you know, I'm only as good as you guys coming on the comment section and tell me, you know, what you want to do, what you want me to do, etc., etc. So please, please, no matter, I will read every single comment. I may not read them straight away. I'll try to, but I will read every comment and I will try and respond to as many of them as possible. I really will, and I try to anyway. So guys, please can you like, subscribe and share, and please hit that notification bell just to let you know when I'm dropping some new reactions. And to be honest with you, Tom's got so many tracks, I really need to be dropping a few more Tom reactions on a more regular basis. But seriously guys, Tom's Day is definitely a day when I'm always going to try my 100% best to put out a Tom reaction. And also in the week as well, I'm going to try and put out some bits from Tom as well, because he communicates a lot with the fans, and anything communications that come through, like it was his birthday the other day, there's a piece of his mum the other day as well, etc etc. There are really some nice things with Tom and Nova as well, and Nova as well, sorry I forgot that. So guys, just, you know, keep up to speed, etc., and just keep, you know, keep the two-way process going, guys. But yeah, I actually love that track, America, and there's nothing I disagree with what Tom said. I absolutely loved it. I love the music on that track. I love the video. I mean, come on. I love videos. I love videography. I love what Nova's doing. You know, and as a team, they are just sensational. They just do a great job together. You know, they dovetail so well together, you know. But guys, I'm talking too much. It's Tom's Day, and guys, I'm going to let you guys go and have a great Tom's Day, whatever you do. But whatever you do on Tom's Day, guys, please look after each other, take care of yourselves, have an absolutely great day. Remember, it's the weekend is fast approaching. It's the weekend for some of us. The weekend's come through for some others as well. But have an absolutely great time. Look after yourselves, take care of yourselves. And until the next reaction, all I've got to say, guys, is thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.